Basic economics. The elasticity of supply. The price elasticity of supply and its determinants. So, let's talk about the price elasticity of supply. It measures how much the quantity supplied changes when prices change.
Interesting. So, what does it mean when we say supply is elastic or inelastic?
Great question. Supply is considered elastic if it responds significantly to price changes, while it's inelastic if it responds only slightly.
Can you give me an example of something that has inelastic supply?
Sure, beachfront land is a classic example. You can't just create more of it, so its supply is inelastic.
Got it. And what about something with elastic supply?
Manufactured goods like cars or televisions are elastic. Producers can adjust their output based on price changes.
That makes sense. How does time factor into this elasticity?
Time is crucial. Generally, supply is more elastic in the long run, because firms can build new factories or shut down old ones.
So, in the short run, supply is less responsive to price changes?
Exactly. In the short run, firms can't easily change their production capacity, so supply is less elastic. Computing the price elasticity of supply.
How do economists actually calculate the price elasticity of supply?
They use the formula percentage change in quantity supplied divided by percentage change in price.
Can you show me an example of that calculation?
Of course, if the price of milk goes from $2.85 to $3.15, and the quantity supplied rises from 9,000 to 11,000 gallons, we can calculate it.
Okay, so how do we find the percentage changes?
For price, it's 3.15 to 2.85 slash 3.00 times 100, which gives a 10% change. For quantity, it's 11,000 to 9,000 slash 10,000 times 100, resulting in a 20% change.
And then we divide those to find the price elasticity of supply?
Exactly. So, 20% divided by 10% equals 2.0, meaning the quantity supplied changes twice as much as the price. The variety of supply curves. In the case of perfectly inelastic supply, the supply curve is vertical. This means quantity supplied remains constant no matter the price.
What about when the supply is perfectly elastic?
When supply is perfectly elastic, the curve is horizontal. A tiny price change leads to a massive change in quantity supplied.
That makes sense. But what happens in between those extremes?
In many markets, elasticity varies along the supply curve. For example, when firms have idle production capacity, they can respond quickly to price increases.
So, when prices rise, firms can start using that idle capacity?
Exactly. For instance, if the price goes from $3 to $4, the quantity supplied might increase from 100 to 200, showing high elasticity.
And what about when they reach full capacity?
Once capacity is full, any further production requires new plants, and prices must rise significantly to incentivize that investment.
So, if the price goes from $12 to $15, the quantity supplied might only rise slightly?
Yes, in that scenario, the quantity supplied might only increase from 500 to 525, indicating lower elasticity.